Hello students. Today we will discuss about our next one topic, that is the pie diagram. Up to the previous topic we have studied about the presentation of data, which can be classified into three terms: tabular presentation of data, diagrammatic presentation of data, and textual presentation of data. In which we have studied about the tabular presentation of data. Then we were discussing about the diagrammatic presentation of data, in which we have studied about the three forms of data: geometric diagram, arithmetic line diagram, and frequency diagram. Geometric diagram were further classified into two terms: bar diagram and pie diagram. Out of which we have studied already about the bar diagrams. Today we will discuss about the pie diagram. Pie diagram is the second way to represent the data in the form of the diagram as well as in the form of the geometric diagram. So now the question arises, what is the process to represent the data in the form of a pie diagram? The pie diagram, simply, it is also known as the component diagram. Component diagram. Why it is known as the component pie diagram? As well as it is also known as a circular diagram. Why it is known like this? Because in this the simply data is represented in the form of a circle in the form of 360 degree, in which the total area of the circle is mainly divided among the components which it represents. So it is also called a pie chart. Simply the circle is divided into many parts as per the information of the data represented in it. And generally it is divided into the many parts by drawing the straight lines from the center to the circumference. कि हम सर्कल के सेंटर से लाइन ड्रॉ करते हुए सर्कमफ्रेंस तक उसकी इन एंटी क्लॉक और मे बी क्लॉकवाइज, डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर विश, यू कैन ड्रॉ द लाइन. Now the simple thing, what is the process of the construction of a pie diagram, or what are the different steps to construct a pie diagram? There are mainly, in short, two steps to construct a pie diagram. What are that? The first of all, you just have to convert the data in the form of a percentage. It means you just have to calculate the value of each component as a percentage of the total value of ऑल द कंपोनेंट्स. कि उस डेटा, उस पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन में जितना भी आपका टोटल डेटा गिवन है, आपको हर पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू को उस टोटल डेटा के अकॉर्डिंग परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करना है. एंड व्हाट विल बी द प्रोसेस और द फॉर्मूला टू कैलकुलेट इट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ परसेंटेज? Write the value of the component will be divided by the total value of all the components, and it will be multiplied by 100, because you are just representing the data in the form of percentage. You are converting the data in the form of percentage. After that, the second step, you just have to convert the percentage of component into the 360 degree form. It means into the angular component of the circle. Because a circle is a pie chart, it doesn't matter what is the radius of it. It doesn't matter. It simply divide. You just have to get the percentage into the form of 360 degree. So in order to find out the angle, you just have to multiply the every figure by 3.6 degree. In order to convert the percentage of the data into the form of angular component of circle, you just have to multiply the data by the 3.6 degree. As like 360 degree, 360 will be divided by 100, it will become the 3.6 degree. Okay, so these are mainly the two major steps in order to construct the pie diagram. As we will discuss about one of the example, the table number 4.8 is there, in which the data related to the distribution of Indian population by their working status. Status is given here: marginal worker, main worker, known worker. Population is 12, 36, 73, and total is 121. So simply the first step to calculate the percentage, what will you do? 12 by 121 into 100. will be 9.9. 36 by 121 into 100. 73 by 121 into 100. Because you just have to take the total data. It means the 121 as like the basis in order to convert these terms into the percentage. So this is the percentage data now. You just have to convert this percentage data in the form of angular component. 9.9 into 3.6, 29.8 into 3.6, 60.3 into 3.6. The total will be ultimately 360 degree. Now the question arises, how will you represent the data in the form of the pie chart? Simply, initially, you just have to draw a circle of any radius, you can say, like any radius of circle you can draw. After that, you just have to take a radius and simply divide up to the radius, make an angle of 90 degree initially. After that, by putting the protractor or the compass here, you just have to draw the angle as like this. The angle is here of 36 degree like this. After that, by taking the base of the this one line, you just have to draw the another one angle by measuring it. After that, the rest one portion. This is the simple process to draw a pie chart using the simple, you can say, you can use the compass as well as the protractor in order to construct a pie diagram. So this is the simple way in order to represent the data in the form of pie diagram. Now we will discuss our next one term. The second one form of the diagrammatically representation, that is the arithmetic line graph. Arithmetic line graph are also known as the time series graph. The simply we can say, as per the name indication, the simple graph is plotted here, but mainly we can say in the arithmetic line graph, mainly the information related to the time period is defined, is presented. So simply in this graph, you just have to take the time on the base side plotted on x-axis, and the value of the variable will be plotted on y-axis, and simply whichever the points will be generated, the points, by joining the lines of these points, it will be known as the line which you will obtain by joining these points will be known as the time series data. Like this. Simply the data is given here. These are the year. Year means the time period which you will have to take as a base. Exports are given, imports are given, and simply what will you do? You just have to draw the graph here. On the base side, you will take the years on the basis, and on the vertical side, you will take the value of the variable. As like the blue one is representing the imports and red one is representing the exports. And in this, by simply pointing out, highlighting the points, and after that you just have to join it by the using line segment process. This is the simple process to construct the arithmetic line graph, time series graph. Why it is known as time series graph? Because of in this, the mainly information is related to the time period is defined like this. Arithmetic line graph, years are given here. We can also do these example. The years are given here: 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We are representing two information, sales and profits. On the vertical side, simply the frequency will be taken. You can observe the sales data is maximum up to 50 and the profits are maximum up to 25. So the data you will take from 0 to maximum limit, more than 50 means 60 up to. By joining the points in 2013, 14, 15, 16, like same in the sales, joining these points. After joining this through the line segment, you can get the proper arithmetic line graph. So this was the process to format the time series graph or the arithmetic line graphs. So we have studied about the two topics, pie chart, which is a circular diagram in which the data is firstly converted into the percentage, then into the degrees in order to represent it in the form of a circle. And second one, we have studied the arithmetic line graph in which the data is mainly presented on the basis of the time period, and simple it is in the prepared in the form of a graph.